Do you scroll? I'm a scroller, up and down through social media, checking it out, other people's posts. To me, it feels like there's days where it's a wave. Everybody's being positive, posting positive things, or it's just a down day and the negativity spreading. And sometimes it's because of a big social calamity or something going on in the world, and other times it's just sharing. And that's what social media is for. It's a good thing, and I love it. I have a friend. Actually, I consider her more than a friend. She's like a daughter to me. And lately, the theme of her posts are more sad than happy. And that's because she's missing her dad. I get that. I miss my dad too. The fella I called my dad for many, many years passed away last year, and I share that grief with her. It's made me think about it a lot. And like my grandma before me who raised me, she would tell analogies and stories and try to put it into something you could really grasp and feel. So when I tried to channel a little bit of grandma and do that, I don't know why I thought of a coat. My coat. Once upon a time, my mom took me clothes shopping, school shopping. And there was this coat, and I wanted it. Coat of all coats, floor length, all the way to my ankles, and that was hard because I was a tall girl. Dusty rose red wool, huge cape-like sleeves, made me feel like Sherlock Holmes and a princess all at the same time, because this was definitely a coat made for a princess. And I put my pouty face on and talked my mom into it. Now this coat did have its share of issues. Like, it really didn't fit me. It was too small, but I sucked it in and made my mom think it fit just right. It was really, really heavy. When I wore it, I felt like a pack mule sometimes. It was that heavy. Got heavier as you wore it. And in all honesty, even though it was a heavy coat, it didn't keep you warm. The way the sleeves and the upper part were made, most times I felt like Old Man Winter was playing in my armpits. But I loved this coat. I loved this coat. As I wore it, those things that I noticed that were wrong sort of outweighed the things that were right for me. It was uncomfortable to go, I couldn't go play in it. And at recess time, I was stuck in the corner in my big old heavy coat. I couldn't ride my bike, I just couldn't, anything. But I loved my coat. For whatever reason, I put grief into that coat, and I get it. When somebody dies, when my dad died, I needed that coat, I needed that armor, that protection. Even if it didn't keep me warm, even if it was heavy, even if it wasn't the right size. It was protection and grief, and I needed it. And I don't know when it happened. But at some point, I started taking it off and sort of like wearing it over my shoulders and then carrying it with one finger and tying the arms around my waist. And then one day, I just didn't have the coat, and it was still sitting there. I can pick it up and put it back on if I need to. After time, we need to learn to take the coat off. I need a way to help my friend learn that it's okay to take the coat off and hang it on the peg that you see every day and never forget. But you don't have to carry the weight, the uncomfortableness, the sadness every day. The people who leave us, whether they leave us because they passed or they just got an attitude and up and left, we all got those. They wouldn't really want us to feel that pain forever. Sure, everybody wants to be missed when they're gone. My kids better cry once a year when I'm, that day, Mom died today. Yeah. Other than that, they better live their lives. They better be happy, and they better do the things that I taught them to do. Be good people. but they don't have to wear the coat. Do you wear a coat? You have a coat hanging on the wall? I'd love it if you share it with me. Just a little bit of your grief and maybe how you're getting past it. Maybe if you're in that grief and you need help to get past it. I'm Joy. I hope you'll be joyful. I hope you'll like and share and look around at my other silly videos as I try to grow this channel. And I hope if you need help, you get to take that coat off soon. Because nobody has to wear that every day. Be joyful.